Ma'am, kung dati po nakakailan kayo na transplant in a day or in a week, kumusta po kayo ngayon? How many transplants are you able to perform?
Okay, in the past 2 years, more than 500 ang nata-transplant namin. Ngayon, from January to the first quarter, naka 100 na kami. Now, as we resumed nitong June, July,
Yes.
wala pa. Wala pang half.
Oh, wow.
Wala.
Oh, wow.
So, which means talagang maka-cut off ng todo-todo ito. Mhm.
So, are we
What does that
assuming
mean?
na maraming are we assuming na maraming mga renal patients ngayon ang in danger, no? Or at risk even
Yes.
of, I mean, may
Or
pagkamorbid,
essentially,
no?
yeah. Are they essentially foregoing? And I mean,
Yes.
we all know how hard it is to get a donor and a transplant. But are they foregoing that possibility? Suspending it for what?
It's possible. I have a patient nga ready na sila before the GCQ, the ECQ. But then some of them lost their donors. They don't want anymore and are afraid also to come to the hospital. So there are several reasons na hindi na rin natutuloy yung iba. So we had a list actually of patients who have been approved already by ethics committee. Hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin sila dito. So we have a target like three transplants a week. Hindi rin namin napupuno yun. Dati, sometimes you have 3 in a day. No?
Doc, are the fears justified? Because I have been operated on in the national kidney, no, not for a transplant, but I've been operated on, and your surgery facilities are one of the best I've seen, no? Is it justified for renal end case patients to be fearful and risk not getting a transplant? Is it justified?
Well, we have a consent for this patient and a waiver, of course, that they know that we are harboring COVID patients here. We take the precautions naman. Like, for example, every patient before any surgery, we also take the swab test. And also the watcher. We have a swab test and an x-ray of the watcher. So we can say that all the transplants you are in this ward, just the whole ward is dedicated for them. No other cases except transplant. So that's our assurance to them. Before, we can have the transplant patients mixed with other non-infectious patients, of course. But now they have it for themselves. But now we only have like two transplants in that area when it's supposed to occupy like 26 beds. We have five transplant recipient and donor there.
Sa labas po ng NKI, are you monitoring? Do you have a sense of the situation for dialysis centers, for example, and I mean this entire area that services a very crucial segment of our population?
Yes, that's very important for these patients who are on dialysis. Sometimes they miss 1 or 2 dialysis and they come in like with pneumonia. You suspect them to have COVID already, you know? We have lots of patients like that. They came from outside. Now, before it took a long time for the turnaround time for the swab test to come out. So we're treating them, etc. And then only to know in the end when the swabs come in, ay positive pala ito. Now, if you're able to treat them or they can go home, they cannot be accepted by the dialysis centers. So we had a patient on dialysis who is positive, and then sometimes the nurses will resign na or they close up on the dialysis center. So that complicates the matter because they add up to our dialysis patients, yung regular
Mhm.
namin.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually the scenario now. Some centers have closed.
So,
Do you have an idea of
yung dialysis machines ninyo, are they overutilized also now?
Yes, initially we only had like 62 machines, no? And that's 24/7 already because we have lots of patients on dialysis, original dialysis. Now we
Wow.
added, we have now 68. Initially
Okay.
we had 16 and then it was pulled out already by the company. Now we have 68 machines now and it's working 24/7. You know, it's like
Wow.
four patients in
Wow.
for patients
Yes.
that it's like 4 hours per shift and
Yeah,
then
right.
the contamination and then another
Yeah.
patient.
Yes.
So
Yes.
24/7.
So,
Ma'am,
so
sundutin ko lang yung sinabi
technically,
nyo about, sundutin ko lang po mabilis yung sinabi nyo that some dialysis centers have actually been forced to close. Is that just anecdotal or do you have data? Do we have any idea of ilan po ang naapektuhan na dialysis center?
Well, I don't have the exact data, but I requested the DOH in charge of these dialysis centers to really they have to make survey of all the dialysis centers. But I know personally dialysis centers because friends ko rin naman mga nandoon.
Yes.
Right.
We close down na ganito. Nag-resign yung nurses namin ganito.
Wow.
Well, for a fact, for my friends in the
Right.
dialysis centers that I know here in Metro Manila. But it's true because some patients would come, ayaw ho kaming aksipin. Okay.
Yeah. Now, Doc, I know how it is to be in dialysis. No, I've experienced it. Just so our viewers can have an idea of the magnitude of difficulty you must be facing. Can you describe to us, for example, how many patients can be accommodated by one machine in a day? Because you're saying you're now 24/7, right? So, ilan lang ang kaya? Kasi one patient, 4 hours, right? 4 hours, tapos may cleanup, meron pang cleanup period between, no? So tatlong patients lang sa isa, right?
Well, sana mga ganun lang 3, but you're forced to have 4 also. Like these suspects namin or probable and positive, we have to put them on the last shift, you know, para hindi sila maghalo sa iba nating pasyente. So, yun ang ideal. But some centers actually, yun ang common, 2 to 3 shifts lamang because you need also nurses eh. Kulang din ang nurses. That's why they close also or they limit the number of shifts because kulang and the contamination. So if you imagine now like 68 machines kami, times 4 mo na lamang a day.
Yes.
No?
Right.
And patients dialyze 3 times a week.
Yes, right.